Welcome everyone to the LaughTale podcast. Um, I have with me Dill and Diamond G again.
Hey, what's up?
What's up,
Uh,
guys? Uh, we weren't able to get out a podcast last week due to some unavoidable circumstances. So today we're gonna just talk about the last two chapters, so which is 1055 and 1056. We're just gonna give you our general thoughts and any uh, theories that we have after reading these two chapters, which had a lot of information in it. So let's begin. So Diamond G, what did you think of chapter 1055?
yeah, so like overall thoughts, it was amazing. Um, there was like certain parts of the chapter I really liked, like Shanks and what he did, which we'll look at too. Um, we also learned about the outcome of the fight between the Scabbards and Greenbull, and we also know about Pluton. At least we know about the existence of Pluton a bit more,
Mm,
although we don't know what it is. So
I still have my theories.
So let's just start with the fight with Green Bull. What you guys like about that?
I think the best part is to showcase his Momonosuke's gradual like his he went from like being a coward to actually being able to stand up for his people and show and like actually throw an attack that was really strong. So I think it shows his progression where he came from fighting Kaido to this. So slowly he's becoming the leader that Wano needs, right? So I think that's good. I really enjoyed that part
Yeah,
where it showed that it's like he actually put up a good fight. Like it was like him that actually put up a fight, right? So it shows that he's ready to lead Wano, and it's good. I thought
yeah.
yeah,
that was well put together.
yeah. Like when we first met him in like Pump Hazard, he was such a coward and kind of pissed me off. But then
I know, right?
now you see his growth and how he's taking on everything. Like his character development throughout the story has been
Yeah,
one of the best, I would say.
Oh,
I think it
100%.
is the best actually
Okay, I don't know
out of
about
all
that
the
because
characters.
One
I,
Piece has
I, I
too
think
many
it
good
is.
characters.
Yeah,
Really?
but if you think about it, I think out of all of the characters we've seen, besides like the main cast,
Yeah, I was
obviously.
gonna say you're not
Um,
including the main cast in that, right?
yeah,
But
obviously
in,
not.
in that
But
case, yeah, I think I'll have to agree with you because, to be honest, I honestly think, okay, this is going to be such a weird thing. So I think Zoro is probably by far the who had the good progression. Well, Luffy in the sense of when he came from being a kid, just who had rubber abilities to what he is now. I think Luffy probably had the best. But if it's out of the Straw Hats, yeah, you're right. He had the biggest progression when it comes to physically and emotionally and mentally. I mean, so yeah.
yeah,
I would disagree with you on Luffy. I think it would be like Usopp or no, Nami in that case.
I
If
mean,
we're talking about,
Usopp and Nami haven't reached their potential yet.
I mean, but we always knew Luffy was strong. Like outside of that, like you see character development, character growth in like
Hmm.
Usopp and Nami more than you see in Zoro or
I
Luffy.
agree with that, to be
That's
honest.
true. I guess you're right. Yeah, but I still think Usopp still has more character development to happen.
Oh
Hmm.
yeah, for sure. I think they have
Mm,
some room.
yeah.
So like something else we learned about in this fight was oh yeah, like Green Bull's weakness. We thought like it might have to do something with fire because he has like a forest power or like an earth-based power, but he has a countermeasure for that specifically, which is like the fireproof forest.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, so
that's pretty interesting.
yeah, so it kind of
Well,
takes away the theory where Akainu could beat him. There's a
yeah.
lot of theories going around about that.
So what's his actual weakness then?
I guess it's just hockey, as we can see
Mm,
from
okay.
Shanks.
Yeah, it's probably hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he is an admiral. I mean, so
Yeah.
it wouldn't be easy to take him down like that.
Yeah,
Um,
even though like Momo hit him with the bolo breath, he wasn't injured at all. He's like he just got
mm,
back up. He's like, okay, time for me to get serious.
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Were you guys satisfied with how Green Bull was shown? His
Nope.
introduction.
Nope.
What do you wanted
Not
I
more?
really.
was sorry. Uh, sorry about that. I had high hopes for him. Like I said, my biggest thing was for Greenbow. I really thought it was Zoro's dad. So being introduced like that really kind of threw me off. So I don't know. I really had a. It was my fault though. I really expected too much of Greenbow. And then when you saw Greenbow as a young guy, I'm like, that's not what I expected from him. Because I don't know, from when they showed the silhouette and everything, he looked older, right? Like his silhouette looked like an older man. So seeing that and the introduction and everything, I don't know. I was just like, okay. But his power's pretty cool though. I'll give it that. He has a really strong devil fruit, which I didn't think he would have.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's something broken as devil fruit. Especially like when you see what happens in the next chapter, like what he can do to people is crazy.
How about you, Diamond G?
Yeah, I think the way that things happened, like okay, so like he's clearly powerful, but because of the way he got driven out, it kind of gives the impression that, maybe he isn't as powerful as we thought, sort of thing. Like I know, like we know that he's an admiral and he's actually pretty powerful, can actually do a fair bit of damage and whatever, but because of the way the chapter was
Hmm.
going, like I just get this impression that, he ain't exactly the strongest admiral.
I want to counter your point real quick.
Hmm.
I think he might be really strong in the sense that he went to Wano by himself to take down everyone, right? The only reason I think he turned around was because he felt Shanks' Honker's hockey and he knew, he could take down everyone in Wano, but having to take down everyone in Wano plus Shanks, that's something that he couldn't do. I think that's why he actually backed off rather than persuading, like, continuing forward. Because I think he honestly could have beat Luffy and everyone, because that's what his main goal was. He went there to take Luffy, right? The thing is, I don't think he knew about Shanks being there. He knew about everyone else being there but Shanks, right? So I think he was ready to fight everyone. But the minute he felt Shanks hockey, he's like, ah, fuck. This isn't something that he can fuck with, right? So that's probably
No,
why he's like,
I honestly think that he would have left if Luffy stepped in, to be honest.
but then he was out
He
to get
under
Luffy,
he
though.
underestimated them a lot, to be honest.
Mm,
So I feel like he was just trying to impress Akainu. That was
but
it.
then, but he's also an admiral, right? So,
I don't know. I don't think he would have left if Luffy stepped in. I think he would have
Well,
fought
not
him.
immediately.
no,
Like
because
I
like
think they would have fought, but
yeah,
I don't think he would have stayed
because those guys were on
after.
standby, right? Like I think near the end of the chapter, Luffy's, Zoro, and like all the other two were just
Yeah.
watching them fight. They're like, "Yo, good thing we didn't have to step in. They got everything under control." Like I think everyone was aware that they were going to fight. Like even Green Bull was aware that this fight was going to be massive. He was ready for it. It's just when they all felt Shanks' Hawker's hockey, like you said, how was Luffy was able to get Shanks' face in his head, right? I think, like I said, Green Bull should be able to have these abilities because he's an admiral. He probably felt Shanks' presence, like, ah, fuck this, yo, I ain't trying to get beef. I'm not trying to get dicked down by Shanks as well. He's just like, I'm leaving. Because yo, he went there by himself. There's no way he's going to like fight all these guys by himself. He's strong, but I don't think he's that strong.
No,
Yeah.
so like let's talk about Shanks for a sec. So his
Hmm.
Shanks conquers hockey, his 5G LTE power. So like,
Man,
how do you guys think that worked? Like when I first read it, I thought it was like Momo's conquers hockey or something. But then when I saw
hmm.
Shanks, I was like, what the hell? He's like in the
Yeah,
middle of the sea, and Green Bull's like in the middle of Wano, and
Wano, right?
he's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you from here.
Yep.
But I think even when, like, I don't know if you remember the scene when Shanks boarded like Whitebeard's ship, like that man just started destroying the ship with his hockey, right? So it has been said that he has one of the strongest hockey. Like even like when Marco was on the ship, he's like, "Yo, remove all the weak guys. You guys just want to fade in his presence." I think that tied in with like what Shanks. I think Shanks was not just not like I don't think Shanks was just chilling. He was intentionally using his Chris hockey to send out a warning because he wanted to make sure that Green Bull knew he's on his way. Like everyone knew he's on his way. Because that's why
Yeah.
I think someone came up and told him, he's like, "Yo, you gotta chill with the hockey because a lot of our newbies are getting foaming at the mouth." Like even though they're newbies or new people on the ship, you have to understand they're on Shank's ship. That doesn't mean they're weak. They have to be somewhat strong to even be with the strongest crewmates, right? So even if they're fainting, that implies that he's doing it on purpose, trying to get people to be noted, like try to get noticed. I don't think his hockey is always the strong, but I think he does currently have the strongest hockey, Hunker's hockey for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's really impressive to see that he used it from
100%,
so far away.
bruh.
yeah, and he just attacks him. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
But
I
then,
think it's like, sorry,
no,
what
go
were you
ahead.
saying?
No, I was gonna say
No.
like Kaido said, there's levels to the hockey when he was fighting
Hmm.
Luffy, right? So I think
Hmm.
Luffy just hit the peak, like hit one level of Conqueror's hockey when he was fighting Kaido,
Yeah,
and then to get to where Shanks is, he needs to like he could expand on it more. So just showing
yeah.
the readers like Luffy has ways to go before he could fight
Mm,
Shanks or something like that.
makes sense. Yeah. Um, what I was gonna say is like before this, the biggest Conqueror's hockey scene was when Luffy activated and like dropped like 50,000 fishmen on people, right? I think that scene is like comparable to this.
Yeah, that
Is
was yeah.
it?
I mean,
Is
not
it?
really, but like if you guys
It's
think about it,
not. Come on, get out of
okay,
here.
that's
It's
true.
not.
But yo, no one has been able to do that since. Well, then again, in Bullet, right? Bullet has fucking strongest hockey.
Yeah,
Like
but
when you
Bullet's not. He's not
canon, right?
canon.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But like
Okay.
when it comes to canon, but yo, Luffy is the only one that was able to knock down like this many people all at
I,
once.
I think what Shanks did was more
No,
impressive,
hundred
in my
percent, hundred
opinion.
percent, hundred
Yeah, no,
percent.
he
But
was.
compare, I'm just saying when you got to compare it, it's like this is
No,
the
but
next
like,
level.
this is for comparing it like when it was in Fishman Island versus now when we know so much more. I don't think it's a fair
Obviously.
That's
comparison.
true.
Yeah.
And also one more thing, I think you're right in the sense that there might be different levels. There's currently what hockey and there's advanced hockey, right? For each one. So what if Shanks has advanced Conqueror's hockey?
So I think there's a levels to the advance too now,
You think so?
cause Luffy kind of took when he was fighting Kaido, he kind of took on advanced Conqueror's hockey, right? Because that's the only way to injure Kaido. But now,
No, I thought advanced armament hockey was
no,
the way
Yeah,
no,
I thought it was
to.
like no, it's a combination. I think of the two,
Yeah,
right?
that
no,
was advanced armor and advanced thing.
no, it's advanced Conquerors, because even Kaido himself said you need to hit me with the advanced Conquerors.
Okay, no, because honestly, I thought advanced what's the three hockeys? One is for predicting moves, and so advanced predicting move is the one you can see the future, right?
Yeah.
And then I thought the other one was armament, and the advance of armament was where you can damage people. It's even though it's defensive, you can actually use to attack people as well. That's the advance. And then Honker's hockey, we just don't know what the advance is. And I thought Shanks just had the advanced one right now.
No, no, like when Luffy fought Kaido, he was
Hmm.
using advanced soccer's hockey. I'm
Okay,
100%
okay,
sure on this. Let me double
Yeah,
okay,
check.
okay.
like you can
No, I
apply
believe that.
it to your like external bodies or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or
So
something like
yeah, then
that.
I guess you're right. It might be a combination of two advanced hockey moves, kind of then. Because
Yeah.
I know for sure it had to do with armament hockey as
No, no,
well.
he practiced armament, but he found that didn't work either. And then during his fight with Kaido, he learned that it's after Zoro hit him with advanced conquerors. That's when Luffy
Does
kind of
Zoro have that shit too?
yeah. Come on, man. Have you not been following the story?
Not like I know Zoro has conquers, whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah,
But I know he had
when he hit
advanced.
when he hit him with Ashura, on the rooftop, he's like, Kaido's like, oh, so you have advanced conquerors too, or conquerors hockey too.
Oh, okay, maybe. Because I knew that he had that. Like that's the only way he's able to do like fucking dish out distance moves. But
Hmm.
okay, that makes sense.
But yeah, so Luffy basically needs to get to Shanks' level now.
You think they're gonna fight?
I want them to fight.
I
Man.
think they'll clash. That seems
Mm,
more likely, but I don't think it'll be like a serious fight.
yeah.
Unless he's the villain.
You know, you know
I
what? It kind
doubt
of
it.
makes no. I like when you think about it. Like a lot of things kind of make sense to why Shanks could be the main villain. Because yo, he legit told Luffy, yo, meet me when you're a great pirate, just like a dick. He's like, yo, you're too weak right now. Become stronger so I can fuck you up. Really, what he told Shank, I mean, that's really what he told Luffy. He's like, yo, hold this hat, become stronger, so I'll beat the fuck out of you and then take the hat back. Legit, that's all he said to that kid, yo. Now Luffy's out here living that dream. He's like, yo, Shanks is looking out for me, and then Luffy becomes strong, and that's it. Shanks is gonna dig on him, and
Yeah.
then becomes
I
a
mean, that's a
girlfriend.
lot of work for just kicking somebody's ass.
No,
No,
no.
I feel like Shanks knew. Like I think the devil fruit is like I think the devil fruit is the key to LaughTale, right? But since Luffy ate it, Shanks is like fuck. He's not strong enough to open the key, or he dies. I don't care. I want him to do whatever he can. He either unlocks the true potential of the fruit, or he dies in the process, and I just recapture the fruit. So now that he has unlocked his potential, he's like, all right, now that I can use Luffy to open up whatever I need in LaughTale and achieve my dreams. Like I said, he could be using Luffy just because he ate the fruit, right? We never know.
Yeah, that's
He's like,
true. Yeah, yeah.
he's like, yo, fuck it, I'm too, like, he's like, he already had a hard time finding the fruit. He's like, yo, I'm not going out looking for this fruit again. I already have this fruit. I know who has it. I just have to pretend like he's my boy, get him to unlock his potential, and use him.
Yes,
Like I
yes.
said, yo, like, Oda can make this in any way. Like I said, either way, no matter how Oda does it, as long as he does it tastefully, it will work out. Like, there's so many ways he could do it, and I have good faith in him, so I'm like, fuck. Either way, Shank's a good or bad guy, I'll take it. I don't care. It's gonna be done well anyway.
Yeah.
But in this episode, he seemed like a good guy, though. I'll give it
Yeah.
that. He's like trying to like push away Green Bull from attacking the guys, the what's it called, yeah, the rest of the injured
Mm.
people, because they go, he doesn't want the tide of the world changing or some
Or
shit. But
maybe
yeah,
he's the one who he wants to be the one to destroy the new age. Never know.
okay, that's sweet. Yeah, he's like, yo, let me go get Pluton for myself. Fuck, let me kick all these guys off the island.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of
Uh,
Pluton, let's talk about the Robin and Law part.
okay.
So Robin and Law, they went with Sukiyaki to the lower Wano, um, where they see the old Wano hidden underwater.
Yeah,
So,
it's pretty weird.
so what do you guys think? Like, what were your initial
So
thoughts?
they said, yeah, so
I
they said like the rainwater was the thing that filled up Wano between like the two walls or whatever, right?
Hmm.
And that's why there's fresh water inside Wano. That's really strange. Like, where do
well
the
that
walls come from?
I was supposed to ask you. Do you think that was man made, or do you think it was just like fuck, it just happened out of nowhere? Like, an earthquake happened, it was just got
I got a
erupted,
theory.
or let's hear it.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that skull on Onigashima, the
Mm-hmm.
Onigashima skull. I think that
Mm-hmm.
was one of the continent pullers, like oars. It was someone else like that.
Wait, pardon me, what?
You know the oars, the continent puller.
And I know wait, what? I don't know what you're talking about.
Oars. You remember
Oh, you
oars?
don't know what ores?
Oh, the one from
Thriller
Trailer
Park.
Park, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
What about him?
So like the skull there is like one of his ancestors, I'm guessing.
Yeah, yeah. Uh-huh.
So like one of the continent pullers pulled in the or made the walls,
Mm-hmm.
and that's how the walls were created, right? And you know how
Mm-hmm.
Wano, the new Wano, is built up with many different islands. So you know how like when you see the old picture of Wano, there's no islands at the top, and then how the water came up, and then now there's islands there. I think the continent, whoever that continent planet was, he brought all those islands to the sea level there, and
Okay.
that's how the new Wano was built. So basically, once he did that, he perished, and his skull became Onigashima.
Oh,
That's my theory on
Yeah,
that.
I mean, that's a
that makes
possible theory.
possible. Yeah.
Makes sense. I thought it was just like someone just created those walls to like hide a secret, and they just left it there. After the Great Kingdom got brought down, they're like, fuck, they're gonna come for
No, yeah,
the Pluton.
yeah. I think it was to hide Pluton itself, because he said
Yeah,
it here himself, right? It's to once you break the wall, it unleashes Pluton. So
yeah. What do you think Pluton is?
it's a good question.
I
Because
think
I
it's
already
alive.
know. You
So
think
like,
it's a?
okay, there. So I know there's blueprints, right?
Uh-huh.
But I think it has like a consciousness. You know?
Okay, time out. I'm gonna agree on that because we have been told. Okay, I'm actually gonna let Rolex tell me what he thinks Pluton is, and then I'm gonna tell you guys what my theory is. Rolex, what do you think Pluton is?
So like Diamond G said, there's blueprints. So it means
Mm-hmm.
it has to be man-made. But at
Mm-hmm.
the same time, if you go by Poseidon being a human, it must
Mm-hmm.
have some sort of intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of theories going out there that they're saying how Pluton's actually a human, but I don't get why they would make Pluton, like the blueprints of Pluton, separate and then have Poseidon be a human. So to be honest, I don't know what Pluton is.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is my theory. Like, I think Diamond G just said something about being alive and kind of like sparked an idea. Okay, so what if Pluton is like it's a creature, it's like a living thing, it's an animal. It's been living for thousands of years, and what the thing they built is a harness, like something that they can ride. Like it's been said it's like a ship or like it's like a war machine, right? But war machine doesn't have to imply it's like a machine. It could be like a what's those things that like destroy sea kings, right? That can technically be a war machine as well because it can destroy things. So what if it's like a special breed of sea kings that's just there, and then the Pluton blueprint was just like a harness that people used to like on top just so they could go places or like stay on top. But the Pluton itself, like the animal itself, is still alive underground. Like it's like hibernating. Like, cause like Poseidon's a living thing, right? So why can't Pluton be a living thing? Cause and I also think Uranus is Luffy. So those are three living things. So what are the chances?
No, actually, that Pluton theory might make sense because there's Poseidon, plus there's Noah's Ark, right?
Hmm.
So maybe the blueprints that Frankie had was something similar
For
to the Ark.
oh, what if it is Noah's Ark? What if you just had the blueprint for Noah's Ark,
No, but Noah's Ark's already at Fishman, right?
but like no one knew though. That's the thing.
Yeah, so it might be something similar to that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
why would they need a
Yeah.
carrier? Like, what's the point? Like, Noah's Ark was built to carry the fishmen from the sea to the surface, right?
Yeah, but what if it's like something that the Joy Boy used to like travel? Like that was his ship. Like that was like his like travel method, right? Instead of having a ship, he had like a pet that he just used to travel. That he was just so strong that it was considered like to be a weapon. But like they had a harness that he can like equip to like have things people on, right? That's like what the theory I'm going off of. I don't know, man. Pluton can be anything at this point. Pluton could be fucking a sword. Who knows?
Yeah,
Who knows?
but like, Pluton, Poseidon, Uranus, they're named after Greek gods, right? So
Yeah,
Poseidon is for sea, Pluton is for the land, and Uranus is for the sky.
that's the
So
thing. Uranus for the sky. Sun. It's in the sky. Remember that.
I don't know if Luffy is Uranus, but I feel like
I think so.
why do you think that?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Because when Roger was at LaughTale, he said he was too early. That means that Luffy wasn't born and Poseidon wasn't born. Pluto was probably already there, just taking a nap, and just the walls weren't destroyed. So that's why I think he was too early. Because the three keys that needed to open thing weren't there. So that's why they got fuck. I'm a bit too early. So I think that's the main reason why um Roger couldn't be what's his name, Joy Boy, but Luffy can because he has all the keys required, right? He's Uranus, Poseidon is there, and then Pluton's whatever animal that's down there. Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. I can see that being plausible.
So what do you think the animal like? People saying Uranus might be a dragon though. That's the thing, because it's like
Then no, the Pluton might be the dragon then.
Pluton might be
Probably
the
like a water dragon that could swim in water and fly in the sky.
Isn't
maybe.
that kind of what Kaido is in a way?
That's true.
I think, yeah, like but think about this. If that's Kaido, what if they're all based on like a fruit, right? They're all based on like living things. And what if Kaido's like, or one of these guys were like the actual dragon that the fruit is based on?
What if it's Momo? Because he's a dragon.
Yeah, Momo's the other thing I was gonna
Mm,
say.
that's true too. Who knows?
I
Yeah.
guess we could talk more about it in another
Yeah,
future
I think
podcast.
hopefully they release more information on Pluton. This shit is serious. I really want to know the three ancient weapons. I'm telling you, I think the three ancient weapons are like the three, the leaders, the three like what's it called in the team? You know, in the crew, the three main people for Luffy's crew's Zoro, not fucking Shanks, Zoro, Sanji, and Luffy, right? Those are the three ancient. They're the three weapons in their team. I think the three ancient weapons were the people that fought. It was Joy Boy and his two fucking two-hand mans, left and right. And who knows? But I don't know, man. Who knows?
I don't
Too
think
much.
so. I
Too
feel
much
like
theories going on.
yeah, it's too much going on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll have to come back to this.
Mm,
Let's go to the next one.
the road poneglyph. So now the Straw Hats have three.
Yeah, just one more to go.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess we could talk about where in another podcast, but
Yeah,
yeah, maybe we can just move on to the other
I
topic
think.
unless you
Yeah.
guys want
Yeah,
to add anything.
I
I
mean,
think we're done with this chapter, right?
I gotta say, I'm shipping Robin and Lado.
Yeah,
Really?
I'll second that shit.
Okay, maybe. I wanted it to be Robin and Zoro, but I don't think Zoro. I think
Nah,
Zoro's gonna be. Yeah,
No,
Robin and Law. Yeah, I ship that now.
because
that makes a lot of sense.
Cause
Think about
yeah,
it.
that makes so much. Cause like I think Oda said he's not gonna make anyone within the crew fall in love, right? They're gonna either do it from
Yeah, it's gonna be
externally.
like somebody
So
outside of the
yeah,
crew.
yeah.
Like,
Luffy and Hawk have to get married. I don't care what happens. They're my ideal couple, man. They're just like
nah,
every guy loves her, but Luffy doesn't like her. But she doesn't love anyone but him. Like I think they're the perfect couple.
I
She
think
legit.
yeah. No, I think Oda's finishing up with all his like for the end game. He's like pairing up everybody.
Uh-huh.
So it's like Zoro, Komurasaki,
Put,
Sanji, and putting
putting
Law,
yeah,
Law and Robin.
Robin, Nami, and who? We didn't know. Usopp already has someone. So who's Luffy then? Do you think Luffy's going to go with?
So probably Hancock,
Or okay, what about Poseidon though?
Poseidon,
Yeah, because the old Luffy made a promise. Well, to okay, yeah, maybe
she,
now.
and
I doubt it.
it's just weird.
Yeah, it is.
yeah,
But I think the last little poneglyph kind of ties into the next chapter. If you guys want to go to that,
Yeah,
yeah,
let's move on to the next chapter. We're done with this chapter, right?
yeah,
yeah, we're basically done.
I enjoyed this chapter. 10 out of
yeah.
10. We'll
Yeah,
read again.
10. But
You get no, no. Okay, so 1055 was like a 9 out of 10.
Oh, listen, all my
10,
chapters are 10 out of 10, all right?
1056. Okay, 1056. Yo,
it's an 11, man.
Yo,
Oh,
word, that's
no.
11.
yo, I fucking love
Oh,
this manga, man. Yo, when I was reading 1056, my mouth was literally dropping, man. So good.
Yeah,
chapter 8,
for
like
me,
3 flies
this
in the
was a
process of
banger.
reading this chapter.
What?
That's you ate 3 flies in the reading of this chapter.
It
It's
was
like,
so good, man. Like honestly,
trust.
I don't know how someone writes like this. It's so. I just want him to finish the chapter, all of it at once, so I could just read it all, man.
Facts. Yo, word, man. This guy, what is amazing.
Like this chapter was
Uh,
like perfect.
okay, who's going to talk about this? Okay.
And I got a
Um,
question for you guys though. Like,
let's hear it.
you guys read spoilers, and yet you read the
Yeah,
chapter. Like, how you
yeah.
not like? Don't it's not does it not take away
It's
from the
still
chapter?
it's still exciting. No, no, no. It's because the spoilers. It's just like a bunch of words, right? I envision it one way in my head, and then when I read it, it's typically not the way I envision in my head, right? So it's always like an excitement in that sense. I know the raw information is there. Okay, for example, from last chapter, like fuck, I can't think of any spoilers, but like the raw information is there, so I'm aware of that, right? For example, if they do release someone's bounty or something, I know the bounty is there. That's okay, but like when I see the expression on the other people in the panel and like other people when they see like that stuff is never written, right? So that's the where the excitement comes for me, right? I get to see like other stuff along with the information I'm getting. Like I already know his bounty is good. That is good information, but like we get to see the rest. I don't know. It's fun. And
But
plus
okay,
I'm
another.
impatient as fuck.
Well, okay, yeah, I guess that's one thing. But like another thing is, so like the way that spoilers get dropped, it's like it's not like all of it gets dropped at once. It's more like we get like small hints on what the spoilers are, and usually they're not like accurate, and you don't have like the
Yeah,
entire picture.
yeah.
So
And
like
there was
it's like by the time the scans get released, it's like that's when it's about around that time, maybe like a day early, you'll
yeah,
get like the full spoilers in text form.
yeah. Plus I don't
So
even read
it
the
still
whole.
keeps things exciting.
Mhm.
I don't know, man. If I
But
get spoiled like this on these kind of reveals, I'll be like, fuck. I can't enjoy the chapter as much.
Bro, I love like even I love it.
I know I like the entire experience. It's
Yeah,
so fun. Like just watching the spoilers change and updating the post for it on Reddit,
yeah.
it's like a
Yeah.
magical experience. You're just like, holy shit, new information just got dropped, and then you realize like some big information just gets dropped, and you're like, yeah, that's sick.
I know,
But
right?
then
It's
you don't, but
funny.
you can't put all the like you can't put everything together, so there's still a reason to read the scans. So
I guess. I might read the spoilers for the next chapter, since we gotta wait 2 weeks for
Yeah.
that.
Oh shit! Unless we break next week, I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I didn't
yeah,
take
take
that
a
in.
break.
Sheesh.
Okay, so 1056. Where do you guys want to start?
All right. Well, we know that Shinobu and Raizo got mummified,
Yeah, they
basically.
got
Yeah.
fucked, yo. They got their soul sucked out of them.
No, but you see how
Yeah.
Shinobu came back? How
Yeah,
she came back
they came
younger?
back.
I think they're saving Raizo's reveal too, because he always wanted to be beautiful, right? And I think he's gonna be come back beautiful.
Yeah, they lost weight,
Yeah,
liposuction, you know?
yeah,
Damn, this is mad.
yeah.
Are they gonna show? They didn't show him, did they?
No, they're probably gonna save him for the next
No,
chapter.
Yeah,
they showed Shinobu, but not
Yeah.
Raizo.
yeah.
And
He's
oh
gonna come
yeah,
out
the
look like a
other.
model, yo. He's gonna look like a handsome Squidward.
Carrot and Wanda became the new leaders of Zoe.
Okay, I have a issue with this. It's Carrot who
Why?
became the leader of
Yeah, but Wanda is leader of the day, right?
no,
And
it's
Carrot
Carrot.
is
Carrot's
leader of night.
everything.
Oh, Carrot's everything?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, maybe I wrote that wrong.
It's
Okay.
and Wanda's just helping her. She'll be her aide, but
Um,
like,
No, but there has to be a leader in the day and a
no,
leader
no,
in the
they only
night,
did that
though, right?
because they didn't get along back then, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
I thought they
Yeah, so
did that.
Carrot's like
They
sort
were
of the
trying to
official leader,
protect
I guess.
someone, right?
Sorry.
Were they trying to protect someone? That's why they did that.
No, no, they
No,
did that
no, they
because
didn't get along.
yeah, they didn't get along.
Uh,
Well, like, why Carrot? Like, she's so young. She's kind of stupid. Um,
I mean, there's
and
people
yeah.
stronger than her that, I
yeah,
mean, she said it herself,
I
right?
mean,
There's
yeah,
people stronger than her.
they say it themselves. They're like, yo, there's people stronger than me. Why is it me? And then they give a proper explanation.
no,
So they're
that
like, yo,
explanation itself too. It's kind of stupid. It's like, oh, because you traveled outside with Luffy, so you're qualified. Like, what does that even mean?
You know what it is? You know what it is? This
what
is
is it?
Oda just telling us that Carrot's not joining the crew.
Yeah, no, that's
Yo,
probably
fan
it.
service, yo, fan
Yeah,
service.
I think it's just group of people who wanted her in the crew, and it's like, okay, she's not gonna be in the
Yeah.
crew, but she's
I said,
gonna
sorry
be,
guys, she's
yeah,
busy.
yeah.
So the best I can do for her, you know. I guess yo, it makes sense, yo. You can't make everyone happy, but at the best, you can try to make everyone happy, right?
I don't know. I
So
just found it pretty dumb. It's like,
yeah,
yeah, this little girl's gonna be the leader of the next generation. Okay,
I know, right?
but like for example, Momo, he's young, but like he has experienced people beside him. But like that's because it's because of his name. He's the leader. It's not because he's like
Yeah,
responsible or anything, right? But he's trying to become responsible. Like Momo is just, I mean, not Momo. Carrot's like came out of nowhere. It's like, oh yeah, you be the leader now. Like, what?
Yeah.
I know, right?
I don't know. I didn't like that about this, but whatever.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
yeah,
okay.
and then after that, Sukiyaki reveals that he's the grandfather to Momo and Hiyori.
Then
So
everyone's like, oh,
everyone
really?
knew except for like Kenmon.
Chemo's like, ah, what? This man try to play it off. Oh, yo, I'm telling you, that was funny.
Yeah, his reaction is pretty jokes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
did.
After that, the Straw Hats learn of Pluton from Robin, but Luffy was like, "Nah, I don't want it."
But do they actually learn what it is? No, right? They just know that Pluton
They,
is
well,
a
they know that it exists in Wano.
uh,
They don't know what it is.
Luffy
But Luffy
being
remembered the blueprints, which is
yeah.
pretty interesting. Like I would have never thought like that Luffy would actually remember something like
But
that.
no, I don't think Luffy's stupid. Yo. I just think he's smart. He just does dumb shit when it like he's just a dumbass when it comes to himself. But he's a smart guy. Like I'm
No,
pretty
I think
sure.
he has emotional intelligence, but like
Mm,
he's not like book smart, you know.
that's true.
So
I'll give it that. I guess you're right on that one.
Yeah,
and we also learned that. Oh yeah, my bad. Rolex, go ahead.
no, I just liked it. He's like, Luffy, you want it? I'm like, nah, I'm good. So casual.
That
Luffy's
feels like yeah,
he's
it's a very
been like
Luffy response.
Yeah.
yeah. He
And
won. He
oh
I
my
think that's the
bad.
first time we have everybody in one panel, the Straw Hats.
I think you're right. That could be
It's been so
true,
long.
unless we're calling Yamato as a potential straw hat, but that hasn't happened yet. So
I thought she is.
No,
not no. Why
not
would she
yet.
be behind in Wano?
Okay, we'll get there. We'll get there.
We'll get there. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Tama's being a ninja, so that takes away her.
Yeah. So
I feel like
yeah,
this chapter was
she's
just
not
like
joining.
Oda being like, okay, all these people who thought were going to join the crew are not joining the crew anymore.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much giving them a good ending. Like, you know,
Yeah.
let them all get them good endings.
Yeah, I kind of wanted Tama on the crew though. They need a kid on the crew, man.
Facts.
Unless
They
it's
already do.
Like cabin boys or whatever.
The kid on the cruise,
Like
fucking
Chopper.
Chopper.
But he's a doctor. Doesn't even count.
Yeah, that's true.
They need a real kid on the
yeah.
crew. And she was
Oh
probably.
yeah, and oh my bad.
I was gonna say she's
Go
like
ahead.
the MVP of the raid too. So
That is true.
It's like
That
they
is
would
true.
not won without her.
Yeah, her power is stupid strong, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, maybe that's another reason why she's staying high because she's too OP.
Kind of right.
She know how to use her power.
Momo's like, yo, I need you. Don't leave me. Yo, you know what would be funny? Yo, this is off topic, of course. Imagine if Momo had a girlfriend before he became an adult. You know how awkward that would be? He's like, yeah, I don't think this is going to work out anymore.
FBI open up.
I
No,
was a kid just yesterday.
that was Tama, though, right?
Yeah, and that's what I was thinking, yo. That's what I was
Yeah,
thinking. What, they like a thing? That was just kind of weird now.
that is kind of funny. I didn't think of that.
Oh,
I
man.
wonder how they're gonna handle that actually like,
Hmm.
later
Yeah.
on. Like, are they just gonna age Tama up too, or like,
Uh,
I don't know.
That'd be funny.
who knows? That would be funny.
And Caribou was listening in to that conversation about Pluton, and he wants to inform someone. Who the
Yeah,
hell is
that
the
thing
someone?
is, who's this guy? He just fall. Yo, he's everywhere Luffy is. And he's just like,
He's where everywhere there's a ancient weapon. He's there, so he's probably gonna be there for Uranus.
yeah. So I'm so confused. Like, this guy's so sneaky. How does he travel everywhere?
No, so he got stuck in Fishman Island, and then he has this whole cover story of how he made it to Wano, right?
Oh, okay, I was not paying attention to that.
Yeah, so he was a prisoner of Udon, Luffy freedom. Now he's just slithering
Oh,
around thing. But who do you think
but
the person is?
which one? Touched by Flame?
No, no, no. There's
Oh.
a certain someone who'd love to hear about where Poseidon and now Pluton is.
No, I thought he meant that in generic, as in like, there's got to be someone who's willing to pay for this information. I didn't think he was talking about a specific someone.
No, a certain someone. I think
I
it's
doubt it.
yeah. I think it's
Yeah, I think he has like a specific somebody he wants to tell,
It's
but
probably Buggy still. At this
yo,
point, it probably
Buggy
is.
the god, man,
I'm
come on.
telling you, bro. I saw that. I'm like, what do you guys want to talk about first, man?
Nah, let's
It's
finish
just,
this. Let's finish this.
yeah.
Who do
Yeah,
you
we'll
think?
finish this section,
Yeah.
and then we'll go talk about that.
Who do you think it is, Diamond?
Who do I think it is?
I
I'm
think it's
just
just Buggy.
like okay, maybe it's Blackbeard, but maybe it's also someone from the Marines. One or the other, but I think it could be Blackbeard.
Wait,
That's just my random
do
guess.
they have a good connection, him and Blackbeard?
No, I don't think they have a
Well,
bad.
you can't say that they have a bad connection either. We don't know enough to make
But
either assumption.
I don't even think they met before, though, right? Cause
How do we know that?
no, cause we saw him at Sabo Odi, then he went to Fishman Island, and then he got caught, and he went to Wano, right? So like, that's his whole span in the New World. So like, in what gap could he met
What if you
Blackbeard?
met him before?
For true.
Maybe he's a revolutionary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I doubt it because Sabo was there too.
Yeah.
Mm,
So like he was there in Dressrosa.
Hmm. Imagine they just drop some new character here,
I know, right?
like
I
It's
don't
in
know, man.
Sama.
I know, right?
Like,
Caribou's in Saba. Come on.
I mean, they do kind of have the same eyes. Not even gonna lie about that.
um,
Oh shit.
what if he
Oh
works
shit,
in
that's
Sama,
true.
yo?
That's true. That's true.
This is like in
Like
the
he's the child of insult.
yeah.
That's
Mihawk has
wild.
those same eyes, man.
Hmm.
Well,
What if it's another race, eh?
it probably is. It's like an ancient race that's dead, long gone.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, like Mihawk is the son of Eam.
Oof,
Oof.
that's why he's so strong.
Yeah. That's why he doesn't have a
That's
crew.
came. Yeah, his crew, like his mom's watching him from afar. Like, I got you.
Alright, so next part. So Luffy and the team, they just leave without saying goodbye to Momo and Kiyomon.
Yeah, I don't know what that was about.
I feel like it's just something sappy. It's gonna be like, oh, you're part of our crew, so you don't want to say goodbye or something stupid like that.
Yeah, it's probably something like that.
Uh-huh.
That's what my guess is, but
Yeah. No, do you guys feel any emotional attachment to them?
I mean,
Luffy.
they've been with the crew in real time for like what, 6 years, something like that? I don't know.
Yeah, probably.
Who?
Like
No,
it feels like a long time.
okay, let's see when Momo was introduced. Momo.
When was he introduced? It
Oh,
feels like years
word.
and years
Oh,
and
you're talking
years
about real
ago.
life time. I'm like, yeah, 6 years.
Yeah,
I'm
real
like,
lifetime.
yo, fuck yeah, man. Yeah. But like in One Piece world, they've not
Oh,
been in there for that long. So
chapter 684. Yo, that released in October 15, 2012. It's like 10 years, man.
um,
Told you.
Damn.
Been like forever. But
that's
yeah, there is
crazy.
some emotional attachment. It's kind of weird to not see like even like
Nah.
Law around.
Yeah, no, I think it's more for me, it's Law going away. Like,
Yeah,
man,
Law fanboy.
yeah, I love Law, man. Law's so cool. Uh, so sad seeing Law go. Like, yo, that whole scene where they're fighting over where to go. It's so jokes.
Yeah, I know, right?
yeah. I want to talk about that as well because I have a theory for that.
Yeah,
Okay.
what's up?
No, no, we were going to talk about something else.
No, like, we're pretty much there.
Let's talk about Buggy
No, no,
and
let's talk
those
about
guys.
that. Let's talk do that for last.
Okay, yeah, all right.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah.
you know how we always asked you where they're gonna go? Like we had this talk last week, or I mean, not last 2 weeks ago, about where we think these guys are gonna go, right? I
Hmm.
think they're all gonna go to those islands, Elbaf, Beehive, and like all those islands. And we just want to see a snippet of them going to those islands.
Hmm.
And maybe
Maybe.
Luffy won't get to go there, but I think these guys will all go there.
Yeah, I can see that happening. I see like them having their own cover stories now, like
Yeah,
Law, Kid,
I
and
think.
them.
Yeah, I think this is the way for Oda to start show that they're all going to different islands.
Hmm. But I feel like Law leaving is like a straw hat leaving, man. Because he's been with them further than
He's not strong, but in my eyes, he's strong.
yeah, like he's been with them further than Momo too, right? Because
Yeah,
he was introduced like
he's been in Punk Hazard or
yeah, he's
before
in
that.
Puck Hazard.
Yeah,
He's the one who initiated the whole
shit.
alliance and thing too.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's been
And he's
so
not even a
long.
bad guy. He's a chill guy.
Hmm. That's kind of weird.
Mm, it is.
How do you feel about this, Diamond?
Sorry.
All right. So, yeah, like Law has been with the crew for how long? It feels like many, 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 many years.
Further than
So to
Momo's.
see him go is gonna really suck.
Hmm.
Like I miss like his interactions and stuff. I'm gonna miss that with like the crew and whatever. But I feel like it's a necessary step because there's already so many people in like the Straw Hat crew that it's gonna be pretty hard to like juggle with all of the characters. And if Law's still around, that's like another character you have to add, right?
Hmm.
So and Yamato's potentially joining, so I guess Yamato would be filling in the spot. In terms of the number of people that Oda has to juggle
I don't
later
know. Do
on.
you really think Yamato's joining though?
I agree.
I
I
feel
think
like
he
I,
is.
I think I think she is.
She, she.
No, because if Luffy
He yeah
wanted her
he
on the
whatever.
crew,
I don't know, man. What are you? Whatever. I don't know. Something.
sorry, what?
No, like we were just saying he, she, but I'm like whatever.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
sorry,
whatever.
I remember.
Whatever he decides to be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever
yeah.
Yamato's happy with, I'm happy.
Like if Luffy wanted her on her crew, he would have asked her to come along, right? Because he didn't. I
Hmm.
don't think he wants her on the crew. I feel like he'll join like Law's crew or Kid's crew. Most likely Law's crew.
But she said she wants to be in the end. I think she said it's time for me to be like older now.
Yeah, but what does that mean? Just to set sail and be free.
Yeah, so that means she's gonna be probably with him.
No, it doesn't necessarily mean that. I feel
Uh,
like it's gonna be on Law's crew because Law's crew is pretty weak. So I just
you
don't
might
see
be
the
right.
dynamic there for her to join Luffy's crew.
Uh,
But yeah, it's just my theory out there. All right.
no, I
So
agree. That's a good theory,
now to the big reveal, the cross guilds.
bro. I
Okay.
seen that and my mind was blown.
Yo, mine's too. I was like, what the hell?
I mean,
I was like, how does Mihawk and Crocodile join this guy?
bro, the one guy that said he would never be in any crew joined that guy's crew.
Yeah.
How?
Yo, I just need to know what happened, man.
I want to know why Mihawk was like, yo, fuck it. I'm not a warlord anymore. I have no more protection. Let me join a war. Let me join an emperor.
No, but like, weren't all three of these guys Shibukai before? Like,
Yeah, they all. Yeah,
yeah. So like, I don't know what happened.
maybe they came. Maybe they made an alliance. So like, yo, if these emperors are making an alliance, it's our turn to make an alliance.
No, but what do you think happened between like? It's just so hard to tell. Like Mihawk joining Buggy. Like I can see
Bro,
Crocodile.
that's blown
I can see Crocodile because like Crocodile and him Buggy had like were in Impel Down
history.
together, so that's
Yeah,
fine. But like Mihawk, God.
maybe Mihawk has a motive.
Yeah, I think so too. Because even Zoro's like, I can't imagine Hawkeye doing that, right?
Yeah,
Buggy is a god. That is all.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. You didn't
But
you called this to me, Hawk joining them, I swear.
Yeah,
yo,
I did. I think I
yo, are you
did.
sure Ganesh isn't Oda, man? This man's been calling a
Yeah,
few things
I
out
travel to
lately.
Japan like every day, man. What do you mean?
Actually, yo, send us, give us how the One Piece ends, man. Tell us. You know me, I'm impatient as
Nah, I
fuck.
want you to guess for five
Mhm.
or 6 years.
Oh fuck, 5, 6 years. She didn't make me wait that long.
Yeah, like
Fuck,
I
when
guess
I
Mihawk is so strong that like just having him alone in a large crew would be enough to be emperor. I don't
yeah,
think
I think
Like
that's
a
like
crocodile's like title does carry weight, but not nearly as much.
100.
That's my
percent
opinion.
Sorry, what was it? Say that again.
So like you know how like crocodile joined too, right?
Hmm.
So I don't think his name carries as much weight as like Mihawk.
Yeah, no, because I think Mihawk's like Yonko level because he did fight
Yeah, but he
Shanks.
just doesn't have the members for it.
Yeah, and then I think Crocodile. See, the thing about Crocodile is he already lost to Luffy in pre-time skip, so people don't really put value in him as much anymore. But I think he's still strong.
Yeah, I think he's strong. I
Hmm.
don't think he's Mihawk level strong.
Yeah, but still, those two joining Buggy, it's just some other.
yeah.
I just want to know what
And
happened. Like, how did this even come about?
yeah, who knows?
Like, just
SSB and then Alliance randomly happened.
like,
Well, I guess Buggy. Where did Buggy get the money for it?
oh, he had his armory, right? Like his
Yeah, like the
weapons pilot.
delivery service or
But
something.
now he has a different where he's giving people money to destroy the Marines. How?
Yeah,
How does he afford that?
I think it's mostly from the armory business he does, right? Because I remember during like once Don Flamingo went down, all that business that Don Flamingo was running, Buggy took over. So he had the
Yeah.
money from there, so he could give out these bounties.
But like, what does he
right.
gain by putting out these bounties?
Uh, Fear. He puts fear in the Marines, right?
Oh, yeah, I
Because
guess
now
yeah.
they have bounty hunters on the Marines as well. Pirates going after Marines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
Now the bounty hunters have a bigger
mhm.
pool to pick from.
mm,
Yeah. So what do you guys think a Kaino's bounty would be?
probably 5 billion.
Yeah, something stupid high.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to pay more than the Marines pay for the pirates, right, for it to make sense.
Yeah.
Not
So,
necessarily. Because
eh,
if you're like Luffy, right, and you want to go like, I need 5 billion berries, let me just go after this guy. You could just go after him, right?
yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But pirates already kind of are like against the Marines anyway,
Hmm.
so it doesn't really make a huge difference. I guess now they get paid versus not getting paid, right?
Yeah, I guess.
That's why I think it makes more sense for like the bounty hunters are not necessarily pirates,
Yeah.
so
It's like
those
Zoro.
guys are
Yeah.
just be like, yeah, screw the Marines.
They about to have a field day, yo.
But they'll just pick whatever pays more and what's
Yeah.
within their capability, right?
Yeah.
The only issues we don't even know how much Buggy pays because we see it, right?
Yeah, that's true. We don't even know if he pays in
Yeah.
berries or if he pays in some other way.
What if he's like, yo, kill these guys, I give you guys free guns,
Yeah.
free weapons.
Still, I just want to know what happened, man. It's like such a big
Dang.
mystery.
What happens after the water system got broken?
Yeah. All right. So the last part here, it's the road poneglyph. So Law gave Kid the road poneglyph. So it looks like Kid has two, um, and the Straw Hats have three. Law has two.
Wait, which one does Straw Hats have that those guys don't have?
So Kid has Big Mom's and Kaido's. Law
Hmm.
has the one on Zou and Kaido's. Luffy has Big Mom, Kaido's, and the one on Zou.
Uh,
So it looks like it's implied here the guy marked by flames has the last one. Who do you guys think that
Mm.
is?
okay,
Yeah, maybe.
that's the last topic, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Fuck, I don't know who that is, yo.
I feel like it's like I have a theory.
Okay, let's hear it.
I feel like it's rocks because
Really?
I feel like okay,
I mean,
marked by
so it's not
flames.
Roxanne, then it's Blackbeard.
No, but like marked by flames. My first thought was like Sabo, but like no, it can't be Sabo. He's the Flame
Yeah, that'd be
Emperor.
too obvious.
Yeah.
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 People are saying Akiji, but I don't see that happening either. But then it's
Who?
Aokiji because he has a mark of flame from Akainu, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
like it's someone we know, but we haven't been introduced to, is what I'm feeling, and I feel like it's Rocks because we never seen him. He might have a mark
Facts.
by after his fight with Roger. He might have a mark by flame.
And his hair
And
is red, right?
is this hair red?
Maybe.
That's the
Wait, who?
theory was.
There's a theory.
Was it?
But yeah, like looking at all the characters we've seen and the ones we've been introduced to that haven't been shown, I feel like it's Rocks. And the fact that they have no leads, it's because he's a mysterious figure, right?
Uh,
And like, who else would have like who else has a reason to go after the One Piece except for a pirate, right?
what if it's Shanks?
He's not marked by flames though.
Why? Why would it be Shanks? Why would they
Yeah.
say like a certain guy who has a flame pattern or whatever? Why can't he just say it was Shanks again? Like, it's not like I know. I feel like it's kind of weird. It's like, oh yeah, we're gonna go after the guy with the man
Hmm.
marked by flames and not just say Shanks. You know, they just got their ass kicked by Shanks, and that's how
Yeah,
they came to
Yeah, that's
Kaido's
the
place anyway. So
that's
that doesn't make any sense. That's just a troll.
and like all these people
fuck it.
that were speculating, like Luffy would know them, right? Like, because Luffy's like marked by flames. Who are you talking about?
So someone
Yeah,
that
Luffy
Luffy
doesn't know.
doesn't know though. Someone that
Yeah,
Luffy doesn't know that, but we know that we have a.
I think it's
Who's
rock.
that?
It's rocks. I'm telling you, it has to be. Like, who else could it be?
Well, Rox is dead.
How do you know?
Because
You see the
then
body?
they're not. No, that's
You don't
true.
know.
But
Nobody
they
knows.
said they killed him. They said he's
Oh,
dead.
that's like they saying Pell was dead and he came back alive.
Pedro's
That's true.
I'm telling you, that's eh,
Pedro's coming back, guys. Come on. Will of
Word.
P.
The Will of P.
honestly, man. I
But
don't
yeah,
know.
I think you might be right because he's the character that. But then, okay, if that means everyone else would know that Shanks is Rox is not dead, then.
How didn't no like the new generation doesn't know who Rox is. That's the thing. That's why they're calling him marked by flames, right? Like, because the only
Oh.
people who know were Roger and all his ex crewmates and Garp, right?
Hmm.
So like the government wanted Rox's history to be gone, so they never really published anything on Rox either, right? So
Yeah.
that's why the new generation wouldn't know Rox. That's why I'm the way they identify him is through that mine marked by flames.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
So my theory is I don't know if it's true or not.
I mean, that
Yeah,
makes sense.
not a whole lot of hints here. So
But yeah, just wanna
what's next? I guess.
yeah. I just want Oda to write all this at once and just release it, man. I can't do this waiting
Bro,
week by week.
yeah, I want someone to write this into a fucking book, like a novel, like a Harry
Yeah,
Potter book, so other people would actually read this.
yeah, man. They're missing out. The world is missing out.
Facts, man. Everyone's missing out. And the thing is, it's
Yeah,
hard. It's gonna be hard to make this into live action shit too, man. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not like, I am not looking forward to the One Piece.
I'll just pretend it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
People say it might
After,
be good. I don't know. I might just
It
watch it.
might
uh,
be, it
It's
might be, but
it's
like the track
Netflix, right?
record is
Who's doing it?
seems,
Netflix?
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, bro. I don't trust Netflix at all. You have you seen the quality of the fucking shows they put out recently?
And all the anime adaptations have been shit. Cowboy Bebop, Death Note.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Every single thing they put as dog shit.
yeah. That's why I'm not too highly, but like Oda was involved in this, so
And
we'll
that
see.
could
Yeah,
mean
but no
anything though.
matter yo, you have to understand, Oda's one person. No matter how much he can get involved, he can't save a project. He might even if you put a good show, like he wrote a good show together, he wrote everything. Guess what? He's not the one acting. He's not the one directing. He's not the one who's casting, and he's not the one who's like doing what's it called doing all the animations and everything, right? It's
Mm,
like you have to understand all that. It's like someone else. I don't know how they're gonna make this guy's arm stretch and everything and make it look good. Like I
yeah,
do have hopes, but like I don't think the show's gonna be any good.
yeah. Let's see.
I'll watch it. I'll still watch it. I'll
Yeah.
still watch it.
Oh no, no, no.
Yeah, obviously
Yeah.
we'll
It's
watch it.
just, I'll watch it
We'll
just
watch
for the
it and
sake
we'll
of
review it here on the podcast.
facts.
Uh,
Definitely, that's gonna be
If it's trash, we trash
100%.
it. If we're not,
I'm trashing that shit like no tomorrow, yo.
let's give it a chance
next you
first.
know, it was amazing,
If it's
and it
amazing,
becomes
then
like
I'll
the
be like,
new
oh
Game of
fuck,
Thrones that everyone talks about.
I know, right? If
But
that
trying
happens,
to adapt all of One Piece into live action, yo, it's impossible.
not gonna happen. What are they doing? What are they doing? Just the East
East
Blue,
Blue,
right?
yeah, East Blue,
I mean, they
Mm,
probably changed the story a bit to accommodate like
yeah,
the live action part of it. Anyway, we can talk about that later, I
yeah.
guess.
that's true.
One thing we missed though, Luffy calling Buggy a moron. That was just
Because
jokes.
Oh
Buggy is a
yeah.
moron. Luffy knows, man. Luffy knows. Luffy's like, fuck. How did this clown become a fucking emperor?
Yeah, I just found it so funny. He's a moron.
I
Luffy's
know.
like, this guy's an emperor. What the fuck?
Oh, that's funny.
When a moron calls out a moron.
Facts. Yeah, the two idiots are the strongest people right now.
Hmm.
Or
All
You know
right.
how one more thing before
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go. You know how Raja's like rival was fucking Lion or Golden Lion, whatever his name is.
Shiki, yeah.
Fucking yeah, Shigi. Fucking Luffy's rival's fucking Buggy. That's why he's mad, yo. He's like, fuck, why is my fucking rival so shitty? Can I not have a better rival?
Yeah, that's true.
It's
Speaking of
not even
rivals,
fucking
though,
Blackbeard. Mhm.
speaking of rivals, though, like how the kid was saying, once they all separate, we're all enemies. It's gonna be
Mhm.
interesting how they interact once they leave.
Yeah, that's true. Well, they're all going to different islands, so who knows?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I think we're good, guys.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
oh
Thank you.
yeah, I guess the last thing is Yamato's just is probably going to join the Straw Hats. Probably. Not confirmed, but probably.
I believe that.
I don't want that, but we already talked about that, so
Yeah.
yeah. So
I think
then
that's it.
there's a break next week, so we'll probably do a podcast sometime this week as
Yeah.
well, just to fill in the gap. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll talk about something.
yeah, I'll think of something.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Sounds good.
thanks for listening, guys. Have a great day.
Thank you so much.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.
So yeah.